Hey y'all, it's Tosh. Sorry, my voice is a little bit hit and miss. And again, I apologize. My update is a day late. Maybe 2 days by the time this gets uploaded, truthfully. As you can tell, I am still sick. I had mentioned in my last couple of videos that I had the crud that everybody's had going around in eastern Kentucky especially. It is safe to say that it has gotten progressively worse over the last week or so. I finally did suck it up and go to the doctor, where they diagnosed me with bronchitis and possible pneumonia. So I'm on a bunch of medication now, so hopefully I will start feeling better. I'm going to try to get through this video without coughing like crazy and go ahead and give you all my week, oh God, I don't know, week 11, I think, post-op VSG update. Excuse me just 1 second. On my cute little cup with the bee. It's adorable. Okay. Week 11. Jumping with my stats. I'm sorry, I'm really scattered. I was going to not even film this video, and just because I feel like nobody's going to want to listen to me sound like this, but why not? I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on September 12th, 2016 at Pikeville Medical Center in Pikeville, Kentucky with Dr. Amy Johnson. Excuse me, so sorry. My highest weight ever recorded was 341 pounds. My day of surgery, I weighed 315. Last week, I weighed 275.8, I think. And this week, I weighed 271.5, which is a 4.3 pound loss for this week, which is unreal. And I wish I could say it was because of hard work and dedication. It is not. It is because I cannot eat, because I have not ate in days. That being said, God willing, I start feeling better. I totally expect to gain like next week. It would shock me if I didn't. So sorry. Okay, I have had this cough and this crud, and TMI alert, this is going to be a gross few minutes, so if you don't want to hear any of that, if you are like weak stomached, bye. Won't hurt my feelings, not one bit. I have found out with my sleeve, when I get in these coughing fits and cough and can't catch my breath, I guess where I have such a straight shot, little narrow tube to my stomach now, the motion of me coughing squeezes on my like my pouch, and anything that I have eaten in the last like little bit, when I start coughing, comes straight back up. I don't know how many times I've gotten sick this weekend, in like the last 4 days especially. I've taken nausea medicine. I'm not really nauseous, but I've taken nausea medicine and hoping it would combat some of that. I tried going to liquids, essentially, because I thought at least then it won't be, it'll go through faster. It just makes it easier to come up, y'all, to be perfectly honest. So I may have gotten 80 grams of protein in this weekend at work, maybe, all weekend long. Not for lack of trying. I woke up this morning hungry, like hunger pain, just empty feeling in my stomach, hence probably the loss. And I try to eat, and it just doesn't agree with me right now. I've taken cough syrup, I've taken breathing treatments, I've taken everything to try to keep myself from coughing so I won't get sick, and it doesn't help right now. So I've been keeping my fluids in, and that has been one thing I have been able to drink. So I have definitely got lots of fluids in, which is wonderful. But I've been dealing with a whole lot of like sleeve regret this week. And I know that sounds stupid. I'm down, 70 pounds? That's huge. That's almost a person. Like, we're almost there. But I don't know. It's like I've not bounced back. And I know that's expected, especially as a healthcare professional. Like, I know this is major surgery. My immune system is kind of shot because I'm not getting all those calories and all those nutrients and everything in that I need to be getting in right now. And it's very common for your immune system to be weakened this fresh out of surgery still. It feels like my surgery was done years ago, but I'm still fresh post-op, essentially. But it's been hard. Like, I feel like I've not bounced back. It's hard to not be able to eat. I don't know about you all, but when I'm sick, like, I want comfort food. I want macaroni and cheese. I want chicken noodle soup. I want grilled cheese sandwiches and saltines and ginger ale and all this stuff that I can't have. And I know that I need to focus on what I can have and how far I've come. And I don't know. I've dealt with a lot of sleeve regret. On top of that, I have been put off work for a couple of days, which usually would be almost like a blessing because I can rest and try to, heal myself. But I had to use all of my sick time to take off for my surgery. So financially, it puts me in a strain to take off work. So it's just kind of, I don't know. I've just got a lot of emotions and I'm sick, so that doesn't help. I've been emotional like crazy this weekend. I think I mentioned in my last video, I thought Shark Week was, right around the corner. No, she ain't nowhere to be found. It's this surgery, I don't know. I was much more regular, even with PCOS before surgery. So I know my body's still adjusting and still getting those hormones adjusted and back to normal function. But it is frustrating to say, okay, I had this surgery to try to help this PCOS and help my fertility, and now I just don't even have a period. So I don't know. Hopefully that turns around here shortly. I'm sorry, this whole video is me rasping, coughing, and drinking. So, some positives of this week, since I'm focusing so much on the negatives, aside from the incredible weight loss, which is just out of this world. I saw my collarbone this morning for the first time. Like, I officially saw it without having to, force my I don't know if y'all can see. I'll try. Let's see. No, you're not going to be able to really tell. But without having to force or anything, I was literally, brushing my hair and looked over, and I was like, oh, that is my collarbone. I've not seen you in a long time. So sorry. I'm sure there's other positives. I just can't think of them right now. I have not been sleeping real well because of the coughing, so that's probably contributed to me feeling a little crazy. Hair loss. I have officially started to notice hair loss. I have always had some hair loss with PCOS. I've always had thinner hair. It's hard to tell in these videos, but my hair is very, very thin and fine. Do you see how tiny that is? My little ponytail would be non-existent. But I'm officially noticing, to the point where even my husband noticed the other day. You can't really tell so much on my head yet, thank God. But when I'm getting ready and when I'm in the shower, clumps and clumps of hair coming out. I cried my eyes out over that the other day because I already have so little hair. Again, I know it's hard to tell that in these videos, but that makes me nervous. But I don't know. I'm trying to think positive and think, there's ways that I can cover that up. There's ways that I can deal with that until it starts to grow back. And I know that as we lose hair, that is a sign that it is going to start growing back, or that it is already. So that's definitely a plus. It's just hard to notice that in the moment. I try to think, okay, I've got so many people close to me right now that are battling cancer and that are taking chemo and radiation and are losing their hair. I chose to do this to myself, knowing the risks, so I can deal with a little hair loss. I can wear a wig. I can get extensions. Actually looked into that. I've had extensions before just to add volume, but I feel like that's going to be a very near in the future purchase for me. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, okay. I'm totally stealing this off of Jess from Watch Kitty Shrink. So, girl, I apologize. But if you don't follow her, just hop on over. Just go ahead and leave now. Go on over to her channel. She is fabulous. She is killing this VSG. Like, she's amazing. And luckily, she is a neighbor of mine, essentially. She is right down the road, just a few minutes. So, that is wonderful. But if you don't follow her, go check her out. But my 3-month post-op video is coming up on, or my 3-month post-op VSG is coming up on December 12th. Not saying that my video will be out right then. I don't know yet, truthfully. But she did for her 3-month a Q&A with her subscribers. And I loved it. I loved the video. And I don't have near as many subscribers as she does. However, I'm sure there are questions that some of you have. And I would love to answer those. It can be personal questions. It can be weight-related questions, PCOS, fertility, anything. You want to know what my favorite color is? Ask me. I don't care. But on every video from here for the next couple weeks, for sure, I am going to start like compiling these questions that people ask me. You can ask on Instagram also. I'm still kind of new to the Instagram thing, you all. So I know some of you follow me. But if you don't, my Instagram is baby_B_VSG, and I will link that down below. But ask me any questions you've got, and I will compile those and do a Q&A, assuming I get enough questions to make it interesting. But I will answer all of your questions regardless. Thanksgiving this week. This is turning into a longer video than I wanted, and I'm sorry. Thanksgiving was this week. I hope everybody had a blessed, wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank God I actually felt okay on Thanksgiving. Sorry. I had to do a lot of cooking at my mother-in-law's and at my mother's, so I actually felt normal, and I thought I was over this, and it was that night that it got worse. But food-wise, I ate some turkey, I ate some ham, I ate a little bit of deviled egg. I did eat some sweet potato casserole. Totally not good for you. So delicious. I could only eat a couple bites, but still, you know, it's a holiday. Should I have ate it? No, but I did. I did have a few bites of dessert that I shouldn't have had, but I did, and I don't feel guilty about it. So, as long as that stays just a holiday thing, I think I'll be okay. But this is turning into such a long video, you all, so I'm going to leave now. Any questions, anything for this Q&A, leave below. I hope you all are doing great, and I will see you soon. Bye.